Hi, I'm Crystal. As a child, I was always nurturing and naturally loved dolls. When I became an adult and discovered reborn dolls, my little family started to grow. There's Haley, Landon, Avery, Chloe, Shiloh, Grace, Jamie, Jeremy, Maya, Yuki, and Savannah. Along with collecting, I have been a reborn artist since 2008. It isn't easy keeping up with my collection, but it's a lot of fun. Okay guys, so it is 1:25 and she just cried for a diaper change, so I just changed her diaper. Now the thing about these Real Care 2s is when you have the controller, you can actually put them into daycare mode where they won't require care. So my mom actually just called me like 2 seconds before Haley started crying. So I told her I would call her back, and I don't want Haley to cry during the phone call. So I think I'm just going to put her onto daycare mode for just a little bit. And so it'll just be like she has a babysitter kind of thing while I'm doing stuff. So we'll check in later. Alright. Okay guys, so I took her off daycare mode. It's now 2:25 and she is sleeping. She was sleeping when I took her off of daycare mode, so I have to have a shower, so I'm debating whether to risk it and hop in the shower now or if I should wait until Alex is home and do it later this evening. The dilemma, because there was one time that I had her on and I decided to take a shower when she was apparently sleeping, and all of a sudden I could hear her screaming while I was in the shower. So I don't know what to do. I have to make up my mind and see, do I want to risk it or should I wait? Hey guys, so I risked it and I went and took a shower. It is now 3:39 and I came out and she's still sound asleep. So I have the last load of laundry to get out of the dryer. So I've done 3 loads total. The dishwasher is done. I just have to unhook it and turn it off, and then the dishes have to be put away. I cleaned Riley's cat hair off of the couch. I put away a whole bunch of stuff that needed to be put away. I cleaned the kitchen. I've printed out some new calendars for January because I totally forgot to do them over the Christmas vacation. And so I have to get that done with activities for Margaret. And what else did I do? I called and rescheduled a doctor's appointment. I called in refills for prescriptions. I have just been busy just getting things around the house done. So I'm almost there. I just have a couple of things left to do, and then hopefully I'm hoping tomorrow that I can start taking down the Christmas decorations, and hopefully by Friday they will all be down and put away so that I can wash up a kit that I have to wash up for a custom order I'm going to be starting. I'm doing the Ivy kit. I believe it's called the Ivy kit by Eliza Marks, who is the same artist that does Kokomaloo. So I'm hoping that I can wash up that kit by Friday. Hopefully all the decorations will be put away and I can set up my workstation, and then next week on Wednesday I can start to paint. That is the plan. And yeah, so that's what's happening now. Speaking of painting and reborning and work and all that stuff. I have some news about my job, but I'm going to save that for another video because I'm trying to keep this video as short as I possibly can with a real care too, but I will definitely do another video about that because I have some things to tell you about that are going to be some changes in my schedule and what I plan to do with that. So I guess that's it for now. I'll check in later. It is 3:56 and she's crying. I think she's crying for a diaper change. Hey guys, so I just finished dinner, and just as I finished, Hayley started crying, and if memory serves, this is a fussy cry, so you just have to basically rock her until she stops, which is usually like 2 to 3 minutes. So that's what's happening now. Okay, so she stopped. It wasn't that long. And I forgot to tell you the time. It's almost 6 p.m. now. So she's actually been pretty easy today. I know I put her on the easy schedule, but sometimes even with the easy schedule, like, they'll cry a lot, but she actually hasn't. Like, she slept most of the day actually. So yeah. So like she's been awake maybe like, I don't know, last couple of hours, but she's just made like random sounds, and so this is like the first time she cried in a while. Oh, and now she wants a bottle, I believe. Oh. Nope, that would be a diaper change. There we go. So it is 8:30 and she wants to be rocked. So yeah, like I said, it's 8:30. So she just cried because she wants to be rocked. This can take quite a while, sometimes even longer than feeding. So it could be a while. So I will probably check in when she has calmed down and kind of let you guys know how long it took, because it's pretty much, I just have to keep doing this until she coos. So yeah, I don't know if she'll fall asleep after this or what, but yeah, Alex and I just finished watching the first episode of House of Cards on Netflix, and so during that she was just chilling out, playing with some of her toys. So yeah. So that's what's happening now, and we will check in a little while. Okay guys, so that was only about 5 minutes of rocking, and now she is happy. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it always feels like it's longer than 5 minutes or something. I guess feeding generally takes longer, but yeah, she's content now. So we're just hanging out watching some YouTube, and we'll check in later. Okay guys, so it is almost 11:30 now, and I'm going to be heading off to bed soon. I had programmed her simulation to end at 10 p.m. but I've just been holding her for like the last hour and a half while I was watching YouTube, and it's been nice because I haven't done that with her in a long time. But I just thought I would quickly check the programmer and see what kind of score I got. I also forgot to mention with the Real Care 2s, you have to support their head because their neck, well, the Real Care 2s' necks don't fall back as easily as the Real Care 1s did, but their necks do go back, and if she was on, she would scream bloody murder if her head falls back. And also, if you hit them or drop them, they will cry and it will register as abuse. But yeah, I rarely ever have the head fall back because it doesn't fall back, like I said, as easily as the Real Care ones. And also, like, I'm generally very careful about that. But there have been a couple of mishaps. When I was feeding, or when I just was holding her and moved a weird way or whatever and her head fell back. But nothing like that today. But I just thought I would quickly show you guys. Let's see. So I'm trying to remember how to do this. I think you do. Oh, I'm trying to think here. Okay, we got to get the data from her first. All right, here we go. Okay, so sorry about that. My battery died. So now it should have the new report. There we go. This is from today. Okay, 100%. So here we go. So parent ID 8 times, babysitter ID twice. That's because I have 2 different IDs programmed. I put her into daycare mode twice. Once was, like I said, when I was on the phone with my mom, and the second time was when Alex and I was watching House of Cards, just because I know he gets annoyed if the doll interrupts the show. So I just turned it off. But, and then cry time 4 times. And this will say, yeah, there was 1 rocking, 5 times she needed a diaper change, 2 times she needed to be burped, 1 feeding, and total is 9 out of 9. So, yeah, wow, she only needed to be fed once today. I guess because, you know what, probably the times that I had her in daycare mode was probably the hours where she would have needed feeding, because that can't be possible that there was only 1 feeding today. So, but like I said, when you put them into daycare mode, they don't require any care, so it just kind of like skips over those. But I'm sure had I left her out of daycare mode, like there would have been more feedings, because that's crazy. So that's pretty much how it works. So I got 100%. So she didn't cry at all while I was in the shower, which is good. I figured she hadn't, because when I came back out, she was still sleeping. So, so that's pretty much how it works. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was really hard to film just because I didn't want it to be repetitive with the actions, which is why I didn't show it every time. And, you know, it's just hard, like, to have the camera ready, like, to go when she cries, because you have to move so quickly to care for her. So I hope it works out. I hope you guys will enjoy the video. Click thumbs up if you did, and, you know, leave some comments below. And also, this is going to be my challenge submission as well for, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember the name. I think it's All for Reborns. I will put a link to her channel in the description below. But she did a Baby Think It Over challenge, and she had tagged me along with some other YouTubers. Now, with her version, she was wanting to use reborns in the challenge, and she was using the alarm on her phone, and she had put like a baby crying as the alarm. So she just selected random times throughout the day and programmed those to be alarms. So throughout the day, you would hear an alarm go off, and it would be the baby crying, and then you would just like tend to it to what you think like the reborn would need if it was a real baby, be it, you know, feeding, rocking, diaper change, that stuff. But since I actually have, you know, a real Care Baby Think It Over, I chose to actually use her. So I'm not going to tag anyone for the challenge, just because I don't want anyone to feel pressured into doing it or whatever, because it is something that takes pretty much a whole day to do, and it is a lot of work. So if you feel like doing the challenge, go for it. I will put a link to her challenge video in the description below, so that you guys can see how she does it with the reborn. Because I'm assuming most of you would be doing that, as not many people have the Real Care 2s. So, yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this. I am going to put her to bed, just get her ready for bed and put her to bed. And I myself am going to go to bed, because tomorrow I want to get up early and I need to get my Christmas decorations put away. So that is the plan tomorrow, and I hope that I will also have time to do some editing on some videos. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Good night. 10:40, and she's crying for a bottle. I'm gonna give her a bottle. Now, The Baby Think It Over bottles, like that come with them, like the Real Care bottles, are just like, you have to hold it like this. But I've modified it kind of like we do with the